1984 by George Orwell. Oceania. The novel opens with the protagonist, Winston Smith, a low-ranking member of the ruling party in the totalitarian society of Oceania. Winston is disillusioned with the oppressive regime and secretly harbors rebellious thoughts against Big Brother, the party leader. Rebellion. Winston begins to rebel against the party's strict rules and propaganda by keeping a forbidden diary and engaging in clandestine activities. He meets Julia, a fellow party member, with whom he starts an illicit love affair. The Brotherhood. Winston and Julia become involved with the Brotherhood, an underground resistance movement led by the enigmatic figure of Emmanuel Goldstein. They hope to overthrow the party's oppressive regime and restore freedom to society. Police and surveillance. The Thought Police, the party's secret police force, intensify their surveillance of Winston and Julia as they continue to defy party rules. Winston becomes increasingly paranoid about being caught and tortured for his rebellious thoughts. Betrayal and capture. Winston and Julia's relationship is eventually discovered by the party, and they are arrested by the Thought Police. They are separated and subjected to intense interrogation and torture at the hands of O'Brien, a high-ranking party member. Re-education and indoctrination. Winston undergoes a brutal process of re-education and indoctrination at the Ministry of Love, where he is tortured and brainwashed into submission. He betrays Julia under torture, forsaking his rebellious beliefs. Confession and acceptance. Winston confesses to crimes he did not commit and professes his love for Big Brother, fully embracing the party's ideology and surrendering his individuality. He becomes a loyal supporter of the regime, devoid of any rebellious thoughts. The triumph of totalitarianism. The party's control over Oceania is complete, with every aspect of life tightly regulated and monitored. Dissent is ruthlessly suppressed, and independent thought is eradicated through fear and manipulation. The fate of Winston Smith. Winston is released back into society, a broken and defeated man. He has been stripped of his humanity and reduced to a compliant cog in the party's machinery, devoid of any rebellious spirit. The eternal struggle. Despite Winston's defeat, the novel ends with a glimmer of hope for future generations. The spirit of rebellion against oppression lives on, symbolized by the recurring image of the phrase 2 + 2 = 5, suggesting that truth and freedom cannot be extinguished forever. 1984 portrays a dystopian world where totalitarianism reigns supreme, individual freedom is crushed, and truth is manipulated to serve the interests of the ruling party. Through the journey of Winston Smith, the novel explores themes of surveillance, propaganda, and the power of language to control thought. Ultimately, Orwell's warning about the dangers of unchecked authoritarianism continues to resonate as a cautionary tale for future generations.